you can hear me. Another live stream coming on in the early morning for me. So, can you hear me well? Hope you can hear me. I think I managed to set up my camera and microphone. Okay, that's great. Perfect. Well, hi everyone, and good evening, wherever you live, or morning, because basically here it's morning. I got up pretty early at 5 a.m. to set up a live stream for 6 a.m. So here I am, the early morning for me. Gonna be trying to fix my sleeping schedule, I guess. So welcome to everyone who just joined, and I hope you can enjoy this live stream. Basically, I'm just gonna be talking with you and answering as many questions as possible. That's because due to the last live stream, which had quite a lot of comments and questions, which I really appreciated. So let's start again, I guess. Let's see, okay. Basically, I decided to do this live stream at this time because the last time I tried to live stream, I live streamed from 3 a.m. until 6 a.m. And I think most people joined at the very end of the live stream when it was almost 6 a.m. So I guess over there, it's already going to the late evening when you're the most active on YouTube. So I decided to make an experiment and see how many will join the live stream, since some people want to join the live stream, but they get here too late or they never get here. Okay, it's 9 p.m. for Owen. So that's basically 6 a.m. Okay, that's a 9-hour difference. Damn, quite a lot of difference. 8 p.m. in Los Angeles. 10 hours difference? Crazy. 11 p.m. Okay, yeah, that's 7-hour difference. Midnight in Brazil right now. It's 4 a.m. here. Okay, so Lucy is probably from the UK or from Belgium, Netherlands, somewhere there, or France, because time difference there is around 2 hours. Midnight in Brazil right now. Okay, so that's, I think the difference between Brazil and Bulgaria is 5-6 hours, I guess. Yeah, Cameron, yes. Definitely a peak. I'm just currently experimenting by live streaming really early where I live. So let's see how many of you will join and be able to talk with me, since I noticed people want to join, but due to the time difference, they can't. So let's see if I try to live stream at this time, how many people we will get. 9 p.m. here in my side of Canada. Okay, that's nice. What's your gym routine? Gym routine, basically, I think I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break from gym because I still strained my neck from the weighted pull-ups. But basically, I have days where I do chest and triceps, chest and shoulders, or just shoulders. I also do back. The day for back is just only back because I can't do anything else. I get really tired. I get tired fast. Then I have a leg day and abs day. And of course, throughout all the days, I just also do arms workout day. Do you enjoy live streaming more than standard videos? somewhere between Luigi. Do you play games, Kenshi? And you like Resident Evil? Yeah, that kind of reminds me of a friend of mine from Greece keeps playing Resident Evil Dying Light on Steam. He kept recommending me to play it, but currently I'm not buying any games, even though the franchise for Resident Evil Dying Light is pretty good and should definitely be tried. Are you waking up? Did you not sleep yet? Actually, I slept. I slept a few hours. I'm trying to adjust my sleep schedule, and I woke up at 4 or 5 a.m. So here I am at 6 a.m. early morning to live stream. The same questions. Yeah, well, I mean, surely from all the questions, I will have different ones too. How old are you? Soon to become 24. I'm approaching my mid-20s, which is insane because, like I said, time passes really fast. Kenshi X Fortnite. I stopped playing Fortnite. I don't know, just the update, the map, the skins in the shop. Basically, the events. Basically, the events aren't really thrilling me. Don't really hype me up, so that's why I don't really play Fortnite. If I used to play it before, I think in 2023. It was a nice season back then. But right now I'm not playing. It was good though. I used to play with friends, and that was pretty much it. I'm not even that good at it. I'm just going around trying to be some kind of a support, be a ward for everyone. And when things get really, really interesting, heated up, I run away and I try to, try to win the game with the storm, even though that's almost impossible. Any tips for Echo Main and Lake? Yeah, you're asking exactly an Echo main. I'm a support main, but for Echo, I don't know what I would recommend you. I used to play him before, like almost 10 years ago, but never really dedicated myself on playing him, so I can't really recommend anything here. I'd be from a gym rat. The gym rat's cardio, this gym rat's cardio kind of sucks. I need to improve my cardio. Okay. And just try if it picks up. I hope that noise reduction setting isn't on 100% because I had this a few times, automatically adjusted, and basically it recorded quite a crappy video of just my voice and not picking up anything else. And it sounded, well, didn't sound really nice. Oh, wow. I got a message which was put on review. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hide it. I think this should be. The world should see this. What's your favorite Pokemon? Yeah, I think I answered here. Since I'm more into the electric types. Electivire was pretty nice. But my choice is based only on me watching only the Sinnoh series. But if I watch something else, I would definitely pick up a different Pokemon. So there you have it. Plus Bart main. I tried to play Bart. I ended up trolling a lot of people. And I ended up even being reported by my premate, which was hilarious. But anyways, enough with me playing Bard at this point. What are your favorite role plays to do? Um, Basically, different types of role plays, as long as they're not too repetitive. For example, I know I've been recycling quite a lot of doctor role plays, but my favorite is when I'm trying to do different role plays. Such role plays which variate like from pirate to secret agent to I don't know a gym rat bully. You see there's a variety here in the role plays, and that's what I really like. Um, Not getting into being too repetitive. How did you get into ASMR? Well, one day I just decided to start doing one because I really dislike just watching something while someone else do it, and I was like, why not try to do it instead? So that's how I decided to do it. But your mic on your chest can record it. Did you try? Oh, you mean like those little microphones here that you put them on your clothes? Is that what you meant, Mr. Heartboy? What Bulgarian dish you recommend to foreigners? Well, I can't say moussaka because moussaka is a Greek dish, and I haven't eaten moussaka in like 1 year. I've been just eating a lot of eggs, and that's pretty much it. Half raw eggs, and I prepare dishes with eggs included in them. That's basically part of my eating schedule, to say it like that. Have you ever thought about playing horror games on stream? Yeah, I have thought about that actually, and it's not a bad idea. I guess here I was thinking to live stream, let's say, for example, Subnautica. I'm not sure how horror this is on a scale from 1 to 10. In the Blue Yeti, if you can record your heartbeat sounds with it, sure, yeah, I'll record them right away. All right. See that wasn't a question that was previously asked, so this is a new one. To kiss the homies good night. No, I don't. Look how long can she sleep? Basically, it's just me wearing a tank top. It's the tank top I slept with. I just decided to start live streaming like that. And I also use it for gym too. So for home and for outdoors. And also for videos too. I was like, why not use it right now? What's your favorite color? It's orange. Yeah, definitely orange. I like it like it's not too it's not too fiery, nor not too bluish, not too yellowish. Something between red, yellow, you know, something like that. Would you do more ASMR in Bulgarian? I love it. Grimace? Yeah, I mean, I already have a few ideas for Bulgarian videos, but I will publish one in the upcoming month or so. So I guess stay tuned. I found your channel like 5 days ago, and I've been going to sleep with your videos on loop. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying this, May, and hopefully I will keep making the same and say videos, but with better quality. What do you feel about Kenshi fan art? Wait, what kind of Kenshi fan art? Fan art about me? Because I've never seen this fan art. I don't even. I didn't even know there was a fan art dedicated to me. I mean, I have checked the forums about me because I was curious what people post, but I didn't actually stumble upon a fan art. Maybe I'm just missing out. Maybe I'm just not lucky enough. I didn't see this fan art now that I'm curious about. I wonder what people made up this time of May, because some people are bizarre and make some weird stuff. What's your favorite song? I can say I have a favorite song. I can say I have a song that I keep playing on a loop 24/7, and I still enjoy it. I just can't seem to be attached to such a song. Something that didn't really grab me at an instance. Can you try speak Spanish? Sorry, I cannot speak Spanish. I mean, not yet. I know English, I know Bulgarian. I've been trying to learn French. I still suck at French. I know a bit of German, but I've never tried Spanish. Can you put a shoe on your head? Yeah, I'll do it now. All right, definitely. I'll put a shoe on my head for whatever reasons you would like me to do that. Yeah, all right, sure. Um, okay. Have you heard of the horror game Dead Space? It's a great game. I think I've heard it too, Cameron. I think I've basically heard Resident Evil, Dying Light, um, Manhunt, Dead Space. Yeah, yeah, those are definitely some really good um, horror games that I should try one day. What is your favorite ASMR to do? And you get tingles from your own ASMR, right? Favorite ASMR, basically. Hold on a second. Let me just. All right. Sorry about that. I don't have a favorite. Actually, I have a favorite ASMR to do. I like to do the role plays. Sticking up to one particular story in the ASMR world, and you're the one suffering in the storyline, being the victim, I guess, and me being either the protagonist or the antagonist, while you are just gonna be enjoying the protagonist or antagonist, me, uh, ASMR you, basically. Do I get tingles from my own ASMR? Actually, a few times I did. And that really depends on how you speak, the way you speak, and how close you are to the mic. I think there's a technique here that if it is mastered, definitely you can even get tingles from your very own videos. Bro, English or Spanish? As you can see, I'm talking in English, so the first one. Are you still in university? If so, what are you studying? I'm studying accounting and audit, and I'm still in university. Basically, it's my last year, and I'm wrapping up my master degree. We'll see how everything goes from there. Glad to hear that, Jordan. I mean, at first I wasn't that relaxing. That's what I think. Basically, was talking really sharp. I was being really blunt, but throughout the years, I learned how to talk on the camera. Well, I still think I got to learn a lot. So I'm glad that I'm receiving feedback that I'm improving. I should send you Senor Kenji Hux from Brazil. Thanks. I appreciate it, Gustavo. How many languages do you speak? Let's say English, Bulgarian, and a bit of French. I mean, if we count the words and a few sentences, short sentences in French, then I guess French also is in this category. How long have you been doing ASMR on YouTube, and why do you like it? Well, I've been doing for almost 8 years, and yes, I still enjoy doing this. I mean, it's already quite the hobby I've been getting used to. Do you like layered sounds? Oh yeah, I've tried this. It's just more extra effort in my videos to do layered sounds. I've done such videos basically in 2021 and 2022. I remember I did a few videos with layered sounds, and it was a bit too complicated for me to do back then, but I would definitely try this again, definitely. Spanish, English, and French. That's great, Victor. Greetings, Jimmy. What places would you like to visit that you haven't visited already? Uh, well, I would like to visit the Western Europe, North America, basically those countries, because I think there's definitely a lot of sightseeing to be done um, in those places, in those countries. Uh, do you like astrology? Well, my mom introduced me to astrology. I'm not really into it. I just know the zodiac signs and some really bad cons about certain zodiacs. That's pretty much it. I also believe that zodiac signs play a lot of role in one person's personality, but it also depends in their life experience, their lifestyle. Any must-see vacation spots in Bulgaria you would recommend? Yeah, basically the coastal cities, the big coastal cities. You can check them out. Also the capital, but I would rather recommend you to visit the coastal cities here if you check them on the map rather than the capital itself. Hello, hello, Mo. I'm Scorpio, and you? Oh, Scorpios. My mom's a Scorpio. Really good friends of mine are also Scorpios, and I can't complain about them. But basically, I'm Cancer. Like, you know, in a metaphorical sense, I'm a Cancer, which can basically be really sensitive, but at the same time, can be trolling you a lot, irritating you to no end. And yeah, that's the question I've just answered to Curse. What's my zodiac sign? How about something South America? Greetings from Brazil. Greetings from Bulgaria, whiskey. It's Whistly, sorry. Well, South America is also on the list. It's just a bit too far for me. You know, North America and South America are really far, and it would take a lot of money, time, and preparation to travel to the Americas. Oh, my stepsis is one. That's great. I mean, we usually aren't that hot-tempered or kind of people that would manipulate somebody. Well, that really depends on the person. And her son is a Gemini. Yeah, like I said before, Geminis are a bit, well, bit whack in the head, but doesn't mean they're less humans than us. Like I said, zodiac signs plays a role in one's personality, but definitely not 100%. Wasn't expecting you to do it on live stream so soon. Let's see again. Thanks, internet dude. Well, basically, I'm just experimenting. Early morning live stream for me to see how many people will gather up. Well, we haven't got the same people from last live stream, but that doesn't matter. That's the point. You have to experiment. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail. That's how life works. Me, I'm sick in the head. I don't know who isn't sick in the head nowadays. Where are you from? I am from Bulgaria. Yes, I am from Bulgaria. And I've been getting this question quite a lot, so many times. But yeah, I am from Bulgaria. is going all right. Yeah, with a little bit of like neck issues due to the injury I've done in gym. Hopefully this resolves really quick. I don't know, but we'll see. I'll just take care of myself. Just grab some water. People get in later, so they ask the same questions. Well, I just noticed that the last time people start getting at 6 a.m. my time, which is basically right now 6 a.m. The sun is shining. But I'll say, I mean, that's the whole point. Like I said, sometimes it's a big live stream, sometimes it's a small one. It really depends. Hello there, baby Dora. Teach me one day. Teach you what? You know, there are many things in the world. From where should I start? That's a nice warble. Oh yeah, that is from basically from a contest in university. I don't know if it was sport related or not. But I try to keep this intact because I often drop this on the floor, and I have a feeling one day I'm gonna break it because it's not made of plastic; it's more like made of gold. I mean, of glass. Sorry. Yeah, you have this thing which can hang somewhere. You can hold it like that. I use it constantly in gym, and well, unlike the water balls, which sometimes you could mistake with somebody else's water ball, this one is unique and basically nobody would mistake drinking from this bottle, mistaking it with their own. Instead, it's not their own. Anyway, I got here relaxed, so don't mind me. Let's see, loader. You still have the size matters bottle? You mean the cup? I have the size matters cup. It's just not here in this place. You do a lot of medical carrying grubbling videos, which experimental astrology reading. I would rather do one which really depends on what I know so far. But basically, that would be like a parody roleplay, something like that. It won't be a professional one, astrology. It would be just a roleplay, a chaotic roleplay. How many years have you spoken English? For like 15 years? 15 years, yeah. Is there anything you're rather not fond of when it comes to living in Bulgaria? Not saying it's a bad country. Well, I can say there are many things to hate. Like every country has something to hate, but I can't really comment here. It really depends on how you view this country. Like if you come here, the way you view it, it varies. For example, I see it in one way. You see it in another way. Um, you see it more positive, I see it more negative, or vice versa. Haven't checked you out in almost 3 years. Yeah, basically, Lloyd 3 years ago is I guess, my prime, my peak. Um, I'm not at my peak or prime right now, so yeah, I'm just chilling out. What do you think about generate AI images and videos? I think AI is really useful when it comes to do assignments because you just get a lot of extra text for you to add there, which may be quite a lot of nonsense. You can always fact check this. But AI has its cons for sure. I think too much AI will just result a lot of us being replaced in our workplaces, which would generate more unemployment. But I'm not gonna get too deep in this topic. Okay, beard sounds on mic. As you can see, I have no beard, so I have no idea what kind of beard sounds would you like me to do. Yeah, that's how you say it. That means hello, Analia. Your country has an interesting culture. Whenever zero on ghost in the shell. Yeah, I haven't heard this, but definitely we have our own culture, and I think it differs from the other cultures and definitely is a unique one. You're only getting her better, in my opinion. I still have a lot to do. Like, my sleeping schedule is very fucked up, and I just need to improve this. I think that's the only thing I need to improve. I managed to, kind of balance my eating. My gym is alright for now, and what I need, and I think it's most important, of course, is the sleep. I'm glad to hear that, Darren. Hello there, Jay. You make ASMR videos? I don't know. Do I make ASMR videos? Seems like I don't do ASMR videos. No. No. Chat, do I do ASMR videos? Or maybe something else? I don't know. Thank you for helping my sleep schedule. Well, my sleep schedule may be fucked up, but at least yours is getting better, and that's what it matters. He does mukbang videos. Yeah. I've been eating quite a lot of eggs, raw eggs, just, slurping on them with the Chinese bamboo sticks. That's what I do. My sleep schedule is bad too, if that helps you. Well, mine is worse. Trust me. Way, way worse. Already have had to guess. Yeah, Jay. I'm 23, about to turn 24. You're accurately right. How often do you post ASMR videos? I try to keep consistency, but there's no fixated schedule. We had the opportunity. Would you like to do voice character in or an animated movie? I mean, if I'm let, then sure. But I think that's a lot of work because to voice somebody isn't an easy job. To voice a character because you have to keep up with the same voice, the same tone, and the same level. Because if you don't, and also try to vary um, depending on the mood of the character. Have you ever visited the US, Charles? No, I have not. I'm not saying I don't want to, I just haven't got the opportunity yet. I've been saying this many times. Let me just. Melatonin really helped me get better sleep. Melatonin, yeah, I think that also helps. A lot of people are on sleeping pills here, but the bad thing about sleeping pills is that they make you being addicted to them because they're basically drugs and that they definitely have side effects, which would sharpen and become worse. I mean, worse up if you stop taking those sleeping pills one day. What do you enjoy about ASMR? Well, I enjoy basically doing role plays, basically doing visual triggers, different kinds of triggers on you, including being really close, using objects, anything that has to do with me interacting with you. When is your birthday? Just turned 24 last week. Oh, basically, you're born on the same year as I was. Um, but mine is in July. Advice for balancing jobs and schools. There's basically no golden rule here. It really depends what kind of job you have and what are your studies in university. Because if the university is important, um, but you're also working and you need to make up a salary. You need to attend to the most important lectures um, in your school or university or college, however you want to prefer it. And you have to basically organize yourself sometimes day by day. Schedule maybe, just really depends on what kind of day it would be for you. Do you have a regular day job? Yeah, I do. Today is just Saturday. It is on 8th of July. I'm from Bulgaria, Taylor. Now we troll with silly in the whole stream. Yeah, Sicilian. I've just played um the evening, some league. I had trolls at the same time, but then I had good teammates, decent ones. I think that's all about not only league but all PvP games. They also lower your testosterone. Could you please remind me what we were talking about, Owen? Do you have a long or short bicep? Can you flex it to say place? Oh, I don't think it's really relevant for me to flex here. The stream is not dedicated to me flexing. I don't think there's much to flex. But if you want to know, basically, I've noticed that um, my biceps are rather short-sized. That means, well, there's plenty more space between my forearm and the bicep, but it's not that short because I've seen shorter biceps. I've tried to measure it by putting 3 fingers. I guess I'm between the 3 or 4 fingers, which is, well, the average type of short bicep. But on the question here, I definitely don't have a long bicep. What are your career and life goals for the next 10 years? Well, definitely to be working in the field of finances in accounting. Are you attending university and working at the same time? Yes, and also doing videos. So there you have it. I'm trying to balance everything, and also I'm going to gym. I also used to go on French lessons, but I stopped doing this. I basically got a certificate for A1 French, and I think I'm going to stop here because that also requires time and money, and mostly time. And I was juggling on a lot of chores, hobbies, interests in real life that I just decided to stop learning the language. It was job related, basically. Do you write scripts for videos? I used to write scripts before Jubu, but I couldn't really keep up with the scripts, so I kept improvising, and that's what I keep doing now. I just used some scripts as a template, and I decided to go like 20% script and 80% improvising. That's a lot. Normally, how many hours of sleep do you get a day? Let me do something. Basically, today I got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep because I was having a neck pain and that didn't let me sleep. I used a remedy, and right now I'm lacking sleep, but that's all right. I mean, I'm still here and I'm live streaming, so that's fine for me. Normally, wait. Do you have advice for new ASMR artists who want to start on their career and channel? Well, if you're talking about an ASMR career, it's definitely something I can't really advise you because my channel is not a career. It's just a channel. It's just a hobby. But if you want to do one, just go with it. Just do any kind of videos for now. Try to get used to do videos because I think that's what's the most important thing right now for you is to get used to do videos. Then with that you can start grinding and think up of new ideas. We have a 47-year-old here who enjoys our content. I'm glad to hear this, Jimmy, if you're the 47-year-old here. Are you into questions about your physique? A little bit. Depends what kind of question it is. If it's a serious one, I'm happily to answer it and provide as much details as possible. Um, but if you're asking me about my routine, there's basically no fixated routine here for me. Ever consider leading Bulgaria, perhaps for job opportunities in our country? What do you mean by leading Bulgaria? That's a bit too, that's a bit too general. It's looking top hair. Thanks. Well, it's just me wearing a tank top. That's why you can see more of the arms and so basically how I look. Who do you want to do a collab with? Well, no one for now. I mean, I'm open to collaborations, but I'm not approaching anyone simply because um, I've been busy quite a lot with university, with work, with gym, with ASMR, my daily videos and live streams. So doing collabs would be extra effort, which I'm not sure I could put, and I don't want to waste other ASMR artists' time by me um, doing fake promises, empty promises, as we say. Okay, have you seen about the cat? I haven't seen about this film. Hello there, professional. What do I study? I study accounting. Basically, that's that, and I also work it. And I've just started, and yeah, leaving Bulgaria. Well, the idea, basically, when you want to leave a country, emigrate, and go to another one to live is easy, but actually going there and start living is another thing you won't see coming because it is hard to be in another country because you need to know the language, you need to have a job, you need to have your place, and you need to get used to the culture there and the habits of the people. Because if there's a difference between your habits and theirs, then definitely there's going to be a clash sooner or later. Do you find it easy or difficult to fall asleep? I think it really depends how tired you are and what kind of bed you're sleeping to. I think those are some of the important factors you should consider um, when you find easy or difficult to sleep. For example, I haven't got the comfiest bed, but when I'm tired, a bed is a bed, so I fall asleep too. When did you start doing ASMR and why? I started doing ASMR in 2017, and basically I just decided to just start one because I've been watching ASMR since 2016, and in 2018 I just decided to start doing um, ASMR videos, just like the other ASMR artists back then. And a lot of other ASMR artists came up after I started doing ASMR videos. So I guess I'm not the only one. And we got donation from AA. Oh, they counted live stream. I just need to put up the shirt with tie and some glasses so I would look nerdy and more of an accountant than rather a gym rat right now. But thank you very much for your donation. It is much, much appreciated. A huge thanks. Hello there, Gustavo. Welcome to the live stream. What is your trigger levels with ASMR when you listen to it? Does it feel strong? Feel sensitive? Okay. Well, when I first started watching ASMR, I definitely had a lot of tingles because that was um, those were the first times I started listening to ASMR, and I had a lot of tingles. But throughout the years, I just lost the tingles, and basically, I just got, well, I'm not sure how if we would call them tingles, but rather shivers when you're listening to particular audio, unintentional or intentional ASMR. That I'm still getting the shivers, and basically, I'm getting some kind of brain stimulation, which helps me to fall asleep faster and easier. Lose sleeping night. It went older. Oh yeah, definitely. Um, My mom is basically, well, she's getting old, and she told me she can't stay up too late like she used to before, and that would definitely be me after 10 years or so. Does your finances ASMR? I'm not sure how I would be doing your finances, but that's an interesting recommendation, AA. I was watching your Red Bulgarian doctor video and I kept seeing the word gypsy Slav. It's just like, I don't know, I just heard this a couple of times, gypsy Slav, but I don't think that's something really common. I think that's made up basically by my friends back then, by my childhood friends, and I have it engraved in my memory. And I just decided to use it in the video back then. But I don't think that's a common one. Will I ever make a shortlist ASMR video? All right, let me tell you something. If you request it, I would do it. But of course, as long as it's not something too extreme, then sure. What kind of ASMR gives you the shivers? Well, different roleplay videos, unintentional type of ASMRs, like the medical examinations. They give me shivers, which then transfers to my brain and puts me to sleep easier and faster. It's just you in the video being normal. Yeah, being normal, but how would I do your finances? Like, anything about this, doing your finances? Because finances is really, really general. Thank you for your wonderful. Fortunately, I have to leave. Okay, Gustavo, no worries. I'm glad that you managed to join here, and I hope to see you again next time. It's International ASMR Day, but I still want to wish you a happy day. Thank you for helping us like all these years. Thanks very much, Internet Dude. And I didn't know that ASMR had an international day. I mean, I heard this before, right? But I kind of forgot the date. But I didn't expect it to be that that soon, and to be especially in April. But of course, just doing my part in the whole ASMR community. Do you have socials like Snapchat or Instagram that we can follow? Oh yes, of course. I don't use Snapchat. Basically, I just don't find it really, I don't know, my kind of social media. But I'm using Instagram, and my Instagram is in the description of this live stream and also in all my videos. And yes, don't click on the link on my main page because I haven't changed the name of my Instagram there, but I changed my actual Instagram name. So if you check the description of my videos, you would notice that there's a different name. So, well, if you want, you can check the description and follow me on Instagram. I also use Discord too, and I have a Discord server. And I try to be active on Discord as well. That was my birthday. Oh, nice. OSTG. Happy late birthday, I guess. Yeah, it's late birthday basically. It's only 3 days, so it still counts, I guess. Isn't Bulgaria close to Italy? Uh, well, not too close, but definitely on one continent. They're in the southern part of Europe. We have to be precise. A favorite city in Italy? I don't think I have one because I have never visited Italy. Um, so I can't really say here. It would be, kind of dumb of me to say my favorite city is Rome. Yeah, because it's the capital of Italy, sure, but there's no point in me saying this. I'm glad that you're working and studying and creating as well and going to gym at the same time. Oh yeah, well, when there's a motivation, when there's desire for you to do something, you find time to do it. And basically, juggling between work, studying, ASMR, and gym, especially ASMR and gym, are definitely things I really enjoy doing and I want to continue doing. How did you discover ASMR? Well, basically, I discovered ASMR by having those childhood memories of somebody doing unintentional ASMR on me, that kind of ASMR that nobody knew, none of us knew that we were doing ASMR. Basically, someone was, tapping on my neck, or just, touching my hand. You get those first vibes of ASMR, and in 2016, that kind of reminded me of that, and I just wrote triggers, and with the word triggers, that's how I discovered ASMR. So there you have it. Would you invite your friends when you decide to do ASMR videos? I already have a couple of friends knowing about my channel, but they're not really into ASMR. They're just, kind of supportive. And, well, they're just finding this really cool that I have a channel, and this channel has over 100K subscribers. Ever tried American barbecue before? Well, how different it is from the standard barbecue. Not that I haven't eaten barbecue food, but is there any difference, Cameron? It would be so called accountants doing ASMR with all the triggers in the field of accountants, especially the calculators. Even though we use the phones as our calculators or Excel, um, we rarely use any actual calculators anymore. Accountants anymore. Have you ever been to America? No, I have not been, but I'm open to the idea. And we got a donation from Egalitarian Rex. Thank you for this live stream and the excellent ASMR. Thank you very much for your donation. It is much, much appreciated. A huge thanks to Egalitarian at Rex. Like the calculator sounds. Yeah, I mean, I have a calculator. I use it for my exams because, you see, the point is when you go to exams here in Bulgaria, the professors during the exam do not let you use your phone as a calculator, because your phone is also a device which can be used to trace answers for your exam. So they'd be like, you can use an actual calculator, but you cannot use a phone because the phone has multiple functions and apps, while the calculator is just a calculator. It helps you for the actual exam, not to get you any results and cheat your way out of the exam. How long does it take you to make an ASMR video? All right. So let me tell you something. The longest it took me to do an ASMR video was 8 hours for a 1 minute ASMR video to perfect it. It was in February 2021, the fastest Korean love exam ever too. It took me like quite a lot of hours, and I thought I didn't perfect it. And a lot of the times I'm a perfectionist, and I try to really wrestle this and try to mitigate it. But it took me a lot of time, and I was really struggling and suffering. I didn't eat, I didn't do anything, but at the end I did the video, and it is almost close to 1 million views. So I'm grateful that I've put up a lot of effort, even though it was quite repetitive. And I think that it wasn't necessary for me to do it for 8 hours. It would have been that much different. There's some stuff like brisket or dinner rib, which is exactly how it sounds. I haven't tried those. Basically, I've been eating for barbecue food. I've been eating meatballs, sausages, ribs. Those are my favorite. I'm kind of a meat fan. I love eating meat because it helps me to bulk up. I'm on the dirty bulk, by the way. I'm not actually locked up and doing a clean bulk, which would make me look shredded. I'm just, into the body that would make me like I'm doing dirty bulk, which is fine. I mean, I'm not fully dedicated on locking myself and be an actual gym Super Saiyan. Let me just hold on. All right. Professor catches you using your phone instead of calculator for your account exam. That might be an idea. I could consider it. Thank you very much, A. Do you usually speak mainly Bulgarian, or do you use English outside of YouTube? I use both, because sometimes I used to work in a company which basically was an English one, and you had to speak English. So I used English, But with friends, depends. On Discord with my friends, I speak with, and I play games, I speak in English. But of course, I have Bulgarian friends here outside in real life, in person. I also have ones on Discord with which I'm playing online games, and I also talk in Bulgarian, so I'm between those two. 8 hours for a 1 minute video? Well, yeah, I mean, that's something I shouldn't be proud, because even if I did the video like in 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, it wouldn't be that different compared to doing it after 8 hours. But I just decided at one moment that I should stop doing this because it was getting really late and I had to edit it. And that's how I just, well, sometimes you just have to, use the brakes and finally say, you're done. And that's what I said to myself back then. What's your opinion on brain rot? Because it's weird, to be honest. What is a brain rot? Is that some kind of word? Brand? I'm not quite sure. Any interest in making shorts by clipping your existing videos, or too much work for you right now? Well, I would definitely say it's an extra effort, but clipping for my shorts, the standard videos, would not be really appropriate, simply because when you're making the videos in the standard resolution, there's a difference with the resolution in the shorts. So it would look really weird if I clip some of my videos from from my standard videos and put them on shorts. I would have to do a special short video in a portrait mode rather than a landscape mode, as how I am right now. All right, Bira. All right, see you later, TT. Sorry, guys, I'm just struggling with words right now because I'm lacking sleep, and this seriously gets in my head. Is slow cooked rib of a cow? Ooh, cow meat. Is that like a beef? I hope I'm not. I'm not making a difference. Is that a beef? Excessive screen time of low quality videos. What? Right? Have you got tingles from your own videos? I actually did a couple of times by getting really close and start whispering and talking softly. I think that's a technique that you improve at throughout the years, and I think I proved that um, smaller or bigger. So basically, that gave me a few times tingles, and I was really surprised because it is really cringe um, from me receiving tingles from my very own videos. But I don't find this cringe anymore because I've basically broken this cringe curse. We ever do workout routine videos? Yeah, I've been considering this. We'll see, maybe after I graduate my master's degree, I will have more time on focusing on the work and my hobby and gym. Because right now I'm juggling with four things: the university, the gym, the ASMR, and the work. Yeah. And if I get rid of the university, which would be hopefully in June, that means that I would have one less thing to take care of. It's a pretty big rib too. Yeah. All right. Yeah, cow is beef. Okay. Yeah. Basically, beef is really nice. I enjoy eating a lot of beef. Basically, I eat pork and beef is my favorite kind of meat, and it helps me bulk. Well, at least try to bulk. Are you living on campus? No, I used to live on a campus, but I moved because that is more for the people studying in baccalaureate, and I already graduated in baccalaureate degree. I'm at my master degree, so I'm no longer a baccalaureate, so that means I'm no longer on campus. Are you getting a girlfriend with yourself? Maybe do it or together? I'm currently having no one around me, if that's what you're asking. So, no. Unless I bring up a one-day girlfriend, I would pay for her to be my girlfriend, so we do ASMR videos. And then in the next day, I do ASMR with another girlfriend and I pay her. I mean, yeah, imagine. I'm doing 7 different girlfriends in 1 week. That's kind of crazy idea, but I don't think many people would be up to this. But hey, it's still an idea. You just gave me an idea. I had brain rot was a word going from a lot of content, which bothers me. I don't even know what brain rot means. Is that some kind of a is that some kind of a content which is bad for you to watch? It is brain rotting, like literally. If that's so, then yeah, there's definitely a lot of brain rotting content. Some of my content may be brain rotting, but hey, if you enjoy it, then watch it. Alright, AA, I'm glad that you were on this live stream, and I hope to see you again soon. Which one of your videos you would say didn't get the love it deserved? Well, I don't know. There many videos I expected to get a lot more views, but it didn't. But that's expected because I've been recycling roleplays over and over. So that is pretty understandable from analytical perspective viewpoint. ASMR hookers. Imagine. Yeah, that kind of reminds me. I'm looking for the escorts for an escort to hire on the site, and imagine I'm hiring her, and basically I'm paying to her like $200 for 1 or 2 hours. And instead of actually doing something with her, I ask her, "Can you do ASMR video with me and be my girlfriend?" Or yeah, that would be hella weird, and definitely would be hella expected from them to hear it. All right, guys, I'm glad that you stopped for this live stream, and I hope to see you again next time. We've done ASMR not in English. I did ASMR videos in Portuguese, in Bulgarian, so that's not only on English. It's kind of cringe to explain this, but brain rot is a content around clogs your intentions. Oh, basically, isn't that Cameron for people who have ADHD? Because if that's the case, then I don't know how much of a brain rotting this content is. Will you do a shortlist live stream even a minute? No, the live stream is not dedicated in me being shirtless. Like I said, if you want to request something, do it outside the live stream. This live stream is not me being shirtless. First, I don't think it's relevant. Second, if I keep sexualizing everything, it would be unpleasant. And third, there's still not much to see, and still so much to do. Do you like doing those shirtless videos? Come on, people. I'm not that shirtless. I'm basically wearing a shirt with unbuttoned. So that doesn't make me that shirtless, technically. How did you and your family and friends know you make ASMR videos? Did you tell them or they found out? Well, my family knows, so they don't mind me doing it. I mean, it's a decent hobby. It's a weird one, but decent. My friends know. They find it weird, but I don't think they could say anything because if they do, I'm gonna tell them just to shove it. So that's very much it. Everyone is okay with me doing this. If they're not, well, I guess that's where we part ways. Get masculine to do shirtless live streams. Let's see what happens if the roles were reversed. I get where you're going, the flute dude. Yeah, imagine if I was a girl. Would you ask me to do shirtless live stream? I don't think you would. But that's okay. I mean, everyone has their own taste. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a difference here. Please don't make Kensha uncomfortable. I mean, I have brought this on myself, I admit. I've got nothing to hide. Let's not lie ourselves. But that doesn't mean I can't deal with such people. I'm doing different types of roleplays, but some people really like to see only one particular side of my content, and that is the sexual content. Fine, just watch it. If you enjoy it, just watch it. But don't really generalize my channel that is a sexual one. There's, there are other types of videos that I do, and people think that something really horrible happened to me. Well, I guess I have changed, but do I have changed for the best or for the worst? That's that really depends on how you see me. Just let the man cook. That's what we all say right now, nowadays. I remember seeing a blooper of you laughing when you told us, the viewer, to keep our clothes on. Wait, hold on. I just got an ad and I just need to watch. I remember seeing a blooper of you laughing when you told us to keep our clothes on. I don't really get this, and I don't really remember this, Cameron. Was it on the previous live stream? Ignore the bezel part. Yeah, sure. Whichever you say. I don't like the lustful stuff, in my opinion. I don't do it too lustful. Like, basically, I'm doing what I think I'm good at. So, for example, I'm doing role plays as a jealous boyfriend or a boss, who feels like a cock. So the cock feels powerless and starts belt slapping you. That's not too lustful. That's me being a bit kinky and weird and cringy at the same time, but that's definitely not lustful. Content is fire as always. Glad to hear this, Jorge. We never quit making ASMR. There's always an end to everything. Can't really tell. Will I get a PhD after master's? No. I think I'm gonna be getting my master's, and that's pretty much it. Because studying is also becomes part of your life, and it requires a lot of dedication and time. Can we get another persistent salesman video, you think? Maybe soon, maybe. Yeah. I like your shirtless videos with the flashlight. That is very tingling. I'm glad to hear this. What is your favorite trigger? Basically, the close-up whispering with the personal attention. I think that's a solid trigger AF company. Genuine question: you think I should do hard pills to focus on studying? You mean taking brain stimulations kind of pills for you to start studying? I don't think that's necessary, unless you've been diagnosed with something. But I highly doubt you've been diagnosed with something. So my recommendation is not to use any pills. I also find it hard to focus on studying most of the times, but I still study and I still manage to pass my exams. So there you have it. Glad to hear that, Glaze. Keep it in mind. Glad to hear this, Archie. Could you do more cranial nerve exams? Well, never stop doing them, Archie. That was a video about the cringeworthy crush giving a massage on because how Brian was taken back. Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, I remember it. And people were like really crazy because I was showing bra instead of pants, and that meant I was a guy who liked girls and not guys, and people got really offended by this video. I don't know why, and I don't know why would you get offended by it, but sure. If you don't want to watch it, don't. Are my comments showing up? Well, this one showed up, Owen. I can see all the comments. Well, not all the comments. If some are really inappropriate, they will be filtered, and I will only see them. And that will really depend if I would improve them or not. How good is your vision? Do you use glasses? I use glasses only for looking at the screen of my PC, but I use them rarely, and I also use them for videos to look more like a nerd. Was a pretty dope video though. Maybe it was, maybe it was not. That really depends. if you find it dope or not. I think it was a pretty nice video. I think every video has its own uniqueness and definitely should not be downvoted. Like, I don't like one video, but you do. I like the second video, but you don't. See, there's definitely a difference in our tastes. Will you stay live in America or more once you graduate? Oh, you think I'm living in America? Oh yeah, sure. I'm gonna be moving out of America. Yeah. Greetings from lovely Argentina. Greetings, Stalls. The agent Salazar ones. Do you live in America? Do I live in America, chat? Do I? I think I do. I think I've moved to America already. Comments are usually fast in distance, depending on how quickly the message is sent. Right, yes. I've been getting them a bit faster, but I'm looking at my screen right now at the live chat, and I'm trying to answer as fast as possible and as many questions as possible. You live in the United States of Bulgaria. Yeah, Santos, definitely. Do you have tattoos? Would you consider having one? Well, I don't have any tattoos, but one day I was thinking I could, if I grow my chest more, I was thinking I could do like a chest tattoo, the back also. I could do a tattoo there. I could have one definitely because my back has become wider, bigger. So it would look sexy if you put a tattoo. But between those two, I would definitely try to do on the back first. He's moving from America to live in Bulgaria. Yeah, imagine reverse immigration. I can see you're on a ship from the thing you're on. Yeah, I'm in a ship, and I'm selling right now. I'm an immigrant. I'm selling from Bulgaria to America. Yeah, just kidding. I love the silly spin you do on the roleplays. I'm gonna laugh. I'm glad to hear this, GF. Yeah, basically. What trigger do you enjoy the most? The close-up whispering, like me doing the whispering right now, even though the audio is a bit distorted here, just because I'm not using Audacity to monitor and adjust my audio, but that's okay. I kind of improved my audio from the live streams last year because they were even more distorted compared to right now. Flex one time, please. No, but I mean, this live stream is not dedicated to me flexing. Besides, I've got nothing to flex. I don't think I should flex. Picking up in passengers for his ship. Yeah, I'm picking up more immigrants. We're building up a huge immigrant family. We could be living in whatever country we're selling to. Captain threatening to crash the ship would be an interesting roleplay. Yeah, that's an idea actually. Yeah, not bad, Brian. Not bad. You have lots to flex, man. Don't sell your show short. There's still so much to gain. I mean, no pain, no gain after all. Good thing I brought my bottle here so I can drink water from time to time. All good, Sasha. Just live streaming here in the early morning. I'm already struggling with words because I had very little sleep, but hopefully I'll try to sleep after the live stream, because 3-4 hours is just not enough for me. Are you pulling an all-nighter? No, I slept. See, I slept until 4 or 5 a.m. around there, and it took me like 1 hour to prepare for a live stream. You should do a sailor roleplay. Yeah, I just need to get my sailor outfit, and I think I'll be ready. I remember last stream you said you played Marvels. No, I haven't installed it yet. Right now it's the weekend, and I could install it. But for the Fantastic Four, I used to watch it a lot as a kid, and definitely I think I'm more of a a Mr. Fantastic person. Reed Richards, because I look the most like him with with the black hair. Well, I'm not that flexible. I'm not like the stretchy, stretching myself up to so long and so much. So basically, that's Mr. Fantastic for me. What's your favorite soda, if any? All right. Basically, here I used to drink a lot of cola and Fanta before, but I stopped them because, well, they aren't really healthy for me. They're pretty bloating up my stomach. So I decided to start drinking Dr. Pepper, and that's occasionally, of course. So Dr. Pepper all the way. Best dessert? Uh, Sweet macaroni. Definitely is the best dessert. It's Bulgarian cartoon you used to watch. I don't think there are any Bulgarian cartoons. I used to watch American cartoons as a kid. Love the creativity you have in your videos, that you have the characters behind, more of them regardless. I'm glad to hear this, Mr. KDY. Just doing my part in the ASMR community. What got you into ASMR? Well, I just decided to start doing one. What color are your eyes? Alright, basically, my ID card says hazel. I think that's the accurate because I'm between green and brown. I'm not fully green, saturated green, but I'm not brown. But I'm having more green eyes, dark green eyes. Haven't visited this channel in 2 years. And checked out my guy. Well, I've been hitting gym for almost 2 years, so there you have it. I like how you respond to every comment. Just doing my best to answer to any comment. I mean, that's what the live stream is for. Are appearing. I'm a bit laggy, so that could be from your internet. Or what? We go gym. Well, today I won't be going to gym. Basically, I'm going to be taking a break because I seem to have some neck issues. I went with the neck issues last evening to work out at home. I was doing diamond push-ups and archer push-ups. I really like doing the archer push-ups. I've been learning to master them, and I think the archer push-ups are really nice to do. The diamond push-ups are more for the triceps, and I really enjoyed both of the push-ups. Are you looking for a specific physique right now? Basically, I'm looking for a six-pack. I'm looking for bigger arms and a bigger chest and bigger shoulders. I've recently started working out my shoulders because I seem to have been neglecting them before. Well, now I've been doing a lot more shoulder exercises, and I'm just getting started with them because, well, you train biceps, you train triceps, you train the chest and the back, but suddenly you feel like your shoulders are too small compared to the gains you've been getting on the other parts of your body. Your eyes are hazel like mine. That's great to hear, Karis. It looks like hazel eyes are more brown. More like green hazel green, rather than brown. I definitely don't have brown eyes. I mean, I've already checked myself before. Getting closer to camera to see. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go right in front of the camera. Trust me, I've already checked myself, and they're definitely more green than brown. If you ever played the game Fallout, you could probably do a Fallout ASMR video. I have played Fallout Shelter on my phone. I really enjoyed building my own bunker, underground bunker, with facilities and types of survivors. But I never really progressed that much in Fallout Shelter because, well, I don't really understand the mechanics of the game. I got inspired to play it by a YouTuber I used to watch before doing gameplays like 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. So that's how I discovered basically Fallout Shelter. I'm really looking for that build. I think some kind of an insect went here. I think it's some lamprey. Yeah, it goes around my lamprey. Anyways, are you looking for that build? We're all looking for this build. Yeah, exactly. I'm just one of many. Owen. Do you feel a bit more confident ever since you started adding more muscle mass? Definitely, I've become. Let's say I've become more confident and less caring. Like I don't really give a shit what people think about me, but I really want them to really give a shit about what I think about them. Like um, I'm just telling the harsh truth, and they get really butthurt. Fine by me. They reciprocate by saying the same shit to me. Okay, and if I care, no. So there you have it. That's an example. I feel like more confident and taking things less and less personal. Are there any English words that are difficult for you to pronounce? Literally every English word for me right now is difficult to pronounce because, well, I've been getting little sleep, and this really affects my way of thinking and talking. Okay, what do you think about me? Well, basically, I can't really tell what I think about you because I'm literally looking at a profile picture of, I don't know what's even supposed to be that. Is that some kind of a snake? I can see it from that far. But I can't really tell what I think about you. I'm expressing my opinion towards people that I know. At least I know them a little bit about them. Have you collabed with ASMR artists or plan to? Or did the subscribers want? Oh yes, I've collabed with the ASMR artists. I've collabed with a few ASMR artists, and you should definitely check this in my videos. I've collabed with I think that was Carney's ASMR. Yes, I've collabed with Carney's ASMR. I've collabed with Naisha ASMR. I'm not sure if you watched her. You should definitely check those two ASMR artists. Have you ever? Oh, I already read this. You sound great and you look better. Of course. I mean, if you take care of yourselves, if you're of yourself starting from gym, from there you can start taking care of yourself in other aspects too. What kind of harsh truth you tell? Maybe they are crying. No, I'm just insulting people, like in games, telling them that they suck balls, they can't play the games, they should well, jump from balcony, and basically tell them they're big ass NPCs, they're bots. That's what kind of truth I'm telling. Greetings, Muns PH. That stands for Philippines, right? Of course. Greetings. Love to see a body transformation video someday. I already have pictures of me throughout those 2 years. But they are in different background with different background at different places. But there is definitely a transformation. I gotta tell you that. Think about me, my comments, more than a profile picture. I think you're just curious about learning about me, and that's okay. You've been just watching me, and you're curious about this guy. Is like, I don't know. I don't really know a lot about him, and you probably searched on internet about me, personal information, and about my interests, but you couldn't find much. So that's why you start asking me those questions here. You're just very curious right now, and that's understandable. I have a question similar to your native language. Well, yeah, Croatian is. I think it's close to the Bulgarian in some aspects. Definitely because, well, we're all part of the Balkans. Oh yes, I have done a makeup, Jorge, but it's more like a parody than actual makeup. It is from the end of August 2022. You could check this out. Those are the I think that was called the worst reviewed makeup ever. At one point, I think I also collabed with the subscribers at one point. Yeah, I collabed with the subscribers That was again in 2022. It was pretty nice, but that took me a lot of time, and I didn't work back then. And it was, well, it was COVID, so yeah. Do you prepare scripts for your videos? I used to, but my videos are more like 20% scripts and 80% me improvising. I use the scripts only as templates to get more into the improvisation. Improvising. Or artist music. I don't have a favorite genre. Okay, the questions I vote the most are basically about my music because I don't have really any favorite music. I listen to anything but, country music and heavy metal. I think those are the two types of genres which I don't listen to because I don't find them that's my style. I basically listen to gym music at gym or at home. I mean, I'm listening to it while I'm gaming. Just something I noticed is that you don't really need to be wearing that. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. I'll look into it and then recall. Thank you for your answer. Of course, you're welcome. Remember you being on 100 ASMR special? Yeah, that was like 2 years ago. I'm still at 100K, but hey, that's still something. Your video so much. Glad to hear this, Nick. You know what Whisper Soft ASMR used to mention this videos before. Oh yeah, Whisper Soft. He's really good. He's really creative, so I gotta give it to him. My curious is how famous are you? I'm not that famous. Come on, there's so many YouTubers nowadays. If we had to count them and say you're famous, we'd be spending a lot of time doing this endless. Do you remember the first video game you played? I think it was me playing on Windows 6, and it was some kind of a pinball game I was playing. My mom introduced me to that. Then I started playing Age of Empires, my second game, back in 2006, 2007, Age of Empires 2. Basically, it is a strategic game where you raise your own empires and crush the other empires and win. That's pretty much it. Like a crusade, casual skirmish, whatever you call it. Why no Skylanders? Let's hear that. What is your favorite car? Well, for sure, it is a German brand, and I would have to say it is Mercedes. But lately, not only the German brands, but any kind of brands are getting too plastic and too tech, high tech. So I don't really like those kind of cars. I prefer the cars in the 10 years of the century, or from the 90s. I think those were the most reliable cars back then, rather than those really software dependent kind of cars right now. Favorite sports you know the best. Well, if you're talking about sports, I don't know any of the sports, but I used to play a lot of volleyball. I haven't been playing volleyball for like 3 years or so. Well, you did come up on my video suggestion. I checked you out, and then you liked your video, subscribe to you. Glad to hear this, Cars. Like I said, you seem to be curious. You seem to like my content. You want to know more about me. That's only understandable. You're not the only one, so you decide to go with the flow and try to do the same as the others do. That's not a bad thing. The bad thing is when you start to ask me, go shirtless or show something. Yeah, those questions really makes me think you're just, well, you want me to do something for you, something really specific. You want me to just listen to it and, well, become an attraction. So I'm not doing this. But of course, we haven't asked this, not yet. Discover your Greek cranial nerve fix. Ah, yeah. See, I also have. Somebody asked me, can you do a video not in English? See, I have a video in Portuguese. I have a video in Bulgarian. I have a video in Greek. Yeah, that was one of the hardest videos I ever did for the Greek, but I managed to do it. Um, sorry about that. Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that, Leo, and I'm glad to hear that this Greek video is one of your favorite ones. Hey, now I never asked you to do a short list. Exactly, you didn't, and that's good. Because if you did, then yeah, I might go harsh on you because basically you're just looking for free content. Nothing is free nowadays. My favorite car is either the Porsche 911 or GTR, Lamborghini Aventador. Yeah, those are pretty luxurious, exotic cars. I used to play a lot in Need for Speed, so I don't like them. They're just too surrealistic for me to acquire one day. So I prefer something more general, but at the same time, still luxurious like the Mercedes. Love your boxing warm-up video. Oh yeah, um, I even have boxing videos. Basically, they're parodies. Again, I haven't really gone to boxing. Not that I wouldn't go to boxing. Any thoughts on Christmas? Christmas is definitely a holiday you should be spending with family if you're getting along with your family. If you don't, the most important thing for you is to take a break during Christmas from work and enjoy yourself with the ones you love. If you got ones, and if you're not, well, you're just gonna be enjoying yourself. It happens to all of us. Not all of us are surrounded by 50 family members. I'm not looking for an escort. Exactly. A lot of people are looking for an escort, I guess. And they're trying to get up really easy with that. But I do our haircut videos. Yeah, of course. I've been doing those as well. And I think they're part of the classical ASMR, and people really enjoy them. Ever dressed as Santa Claus? No, but my dad used to. Basically, he dressed as a Santa Claus to present himself as Santa Claus and give me some really nice gifts back then. Those were video games and toys, board games when um I was like 7 or 8 years old. No, wait, I was no 6 or 7, around there. You train as a boxer or any martial art? No, I don't. But I'm interested in some of the martial arts. I wish I could, learn some martial arts right now, but I'm quite busy juggling with 4 different things already. Or not make a Greek video. Oh, this will be really hard to do. Another Greek video. Definitely something really challenging for me, especially right now. Have I ever played Minecraft? I mean, who didn't play Minecraft? I still haven't even bought Minecraft. I used to play it with friends. Basically, we were playing build battle. We were building different types of sculptures, buildings, and we were raided. Of course, I was always trolling there, and basically, we were never on first place because of me. Actually, we were a couple of times, but I was carried on build battle. I did taekwondo from a martial art. Ooh, sounds serious. For martial arts, I would say if I had to pick, that would be definitely martial art, which is a full body contact. Basically, something that would be really useful in some shitty events, shitty situations. But of course, as we say, everyone's got a plan and skills until they get punched in the face. So, I could be learning a lot of martial arts. I could be, you know, a super fighter until I get punched in the face unexpectedly, and or I could be shot by a gun or a taser or pepper spray and not expect it. I could be a martial artist, but those things I could not expect them. Of course, Hancock, I'm doing my best to share the time and be active as much as possible. So far, let me just check. Much better than that. 47. Alright, so basically I started live stream at 70% battery, and I want to make sure I'm not dropping at 1% and suddenly the live stream ends. That would be bizarre. It would be like watching me and suddenly I would be talking and the live stream stops. You would be wondering what the fuck is going on. You think you could do a video gamer ASMR? Curse for your opponent. More like this, that's a word for, to curse somebody. But I've been already doing live streams of me doing gaming ASMR, like the live stream before the last live stream. What brand is your microphone? It's called Blue Yeti. Yes. Taekwondo is specifically for self-defense, so it is good for a scenario where someone attacks you. Windmill alert defense against short and long-ranged weapons. That is good. That's actually really useful, especially on the self-defense part. My point is not to learn any martial arts, so I can go on the streets and start pummeling people. That's not the call for martial arts. That's definitely something that is fogging your mind, brain fog, as I say it. But my point is to learn self-defense, so I can become stronger and less of an easy target to people. Even though if somebody pulls up a gun at you, you're at the gunpoint, and you would get shot, no matter how much you know about martial arts, being shot from afar, you're just going to be shot. Right, dinner for your Brazilian fans. Sorry, Brazilian fans. I'm going to dispunch you this live stream today. Your videos get a lot of trolls. Oh yeah, I got a lot of trolls and a lot of people who appreciate me, but at the same time, trolls who appreciate me. So I appreciate anyone and everyone, but I don't appreciate the trolls who think that I'm gonna let them, play me around and say whatever they want to say. I'm gonna have to check out that video then. That's basically not a video. That was a past live stream at the end of March. What is your favorite videos to record? The roleplay ones, the different types of roleplay. I mean, it is hard to start a roleplay, make an introduction, and then go with it. It's really hard for me overall to do roleplay videos, but at the end, you feel satisfaction in doing them because, well, if it's bad or good, it's still an effort, and I'll still upload it, and I'll check what's your feedback from the other side. How do you deal with Coke? Are you still drinking it? I drink it rarely. Rarely. I deal it like that. I just don't drink Coke. How hard it was to start ASMR? It wasn't. Basically, I just put the camera in front of me and started doing ASMR. It's not that hard to do ASMR. It's hard to come up with ideas. Excuse me. So I have 100,000 subscribers and only 91 are here. That's basically with literally every live stream you could see, especially the ASMR artists doing live streams. I've seen other ASMR artists having like 1 million subscribers, and their live stream consists of around 500 people watching. The difference, the percentage is always extremely big. Just lost a rank league. I'm about to tweak out. That's life in the league. Can we expect to see Eden Salazar again in the upcoming months? Not really. He's on missions. This was the very first stream I have joined. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. Have a great day. Okay, have a great day too, Charles. I appreciate that you decided to join the live stream. Damn it. Struggling with a lot of talking. See, that's why sleep is important, everyone. It mitigates the risk of you perplexing your words and talking more straight, like me, because I'm kind of messing up with words in my tongue. Glad to hear this, DC Collector. You're one of many, and I appreciate every one of you loving my videos. If you enjoy them, you watch them. I mean, that's what it matters. Soothing, yes, kind of. I'm not sure the audio quality, how good it is with this live stream. You know, it is much different when I'm recording this with, let's say, Audacity for my videos. Which country sees you the most? I think, because I'm talking in English, basically it's going to be USA, Brazil, and the UK. Upcoming videos you can share with us. I don't have any specific video ideas in mind so far. I'm just going to do the ordinary until I graduate. After that, I may think of something different, way better. So stay tuned. Just maybe you're messing up. Messing up what? I didn't get this, cars. Are you looking forward to summer? Well, I definitely prefer the summer until the mid of July, because the mid of July is basically the peak of summer and it is really hot, and I don't like it having it too hot. What are you going to school for? Accounting. But you're right, sleep is definitely important. Yes, yes, it is. But I slept. I slept last day, so this kind of affects my thinking and interacting with you. Sorry about that. I remember you talking about maybe making another channel. Yes, I'm considering to do it basically for workout videos, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Maybe when I get rid of exams, which are taking place in May and June. Hold on, I got a notification. By the way, I need to have breakfast soon as well. Yeah, it's messing up my speaking. I remember you do. Oh yeah, I already read this. I always have a hard time getting to sleep. It really depends what you're working, how much you go out, and how much you're getting tired for you to go to sleep, and what kind of bed you're sleeping on. New ideas? Well, the usual. I'm just gonna be recycling content until I'm at university. Sorry. Just, trying to keep everything on. Because if I have to make up new ideas for videos, that means less time to study, and that means not me getting the master degree, which is more important. So I hope you understand that. I love the old editing with all the comments you'd add. Do you think we could see in a video that style of editing? The old editing? What kind of old editing? I seem to have forgotten it. I'm just saying, how much thing you're missing? Yeah, well, my sleep is messed up, I know, in a minute, and I've had a hard time to fix it. What is your least favorite triggers to do as a content creator? Well, definitely the mouth sounds. They're weird to me, but I do them sometimes, unintentionally. Like I think I did the mouth sounds right now. Sorry about that. I just want to say you're the goat. Thank you for the feedback, Mr. Gamecast. And sorry, I'm just struggling with words. I've been sleeping way too little this night. Tried to take a nap later. Oh yeah, definitely. I couldn't take a nap because my neck was killing me. For some reason, my neck my neck is doing okay now with really slight pain. But after I lay on bed, after 2 hours, I guess the blood stops circulating in my neck because of the injury I did in gym. It tightens and makes a cramp pain. Oh yes. Right. Yes, Sasha. Definitely, those were back the golden days of me doing ASMR, a genuine, wholesome ASMR. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend too in cock. Your physique really changed when you first started. Yeah, basically, I was really much of a skinny guy. I was like a wimp. Now I'm just an average guy. That's all. Um, Sleeping well. Have you ever heard of ASMR? No, that's the first time I heard of this. Sounds interesting. I should definitely check this out. What's this all about? I mean, yeah. I need to give you a neck massage then. I'm not sure. I've been massaging my neck like that by myself, basically just pressing on it, trying to adjust it. It helped me like 2 days ago. Right now, it just made it worse. I used Remedy 2. I think I pinched a nerve or strained it. I'm not sure. Just freaking shitty. And yeah, I know, kind of screwed up here. Don't mind directing you. Okay, have a nice day, Cameron. I hope to see you again soon. Sensitive. One recommendation for content: shop roleplay. Well, I already used to do salesman videos. This is kind of a home shop type of roleplay videos. I don't know if it counts, but your recommendation is appreciated for the upcoming videos, Mr. Gamecast. Favorite type of video to make? Any kind of roleplay. Literally the type of roleplays, not just, the standard ASMR videos where you do just, different types of triggers, but more like based on different storylines. Since we're doing questions and answers, well, I think that's what the live stream is mostly for. You guys are curious, and I use the live stream for you to ask the questions at an instant. The question from $1 million. Where's Kenshi from? Good question. Really good question. How many languages do you speak? Bulgarian, English, and a bit of French. I think that's pretty much it. French because I used to study it recently and I got a certificate, but I'm not really fluent in it. Is your ASMR channel a hobby? Definitely a hobby. Is she overrated? Champions League in your opinion? I think underrated for sure. It is Zillion. I play him. Nobody else plays him. I'm the only one. Let me tell you something. In the whole freaking league in Europe, Nordic, and East, I play there. I also used to play it in West, but my main account is in Nordic and East. Basically, Zillion is played by me and a couple more people in the whole Nordic and East server. So I think he's underrated. And definitely the overrated, not sure which champion to say, but that would be definitely Zed, the assassin, the ninja. I think he's overrated, but there are a lot of mechanics to learn, and definitely now that just because he deals tons of damage, he's out of the meta. Well, I could just get to Owen's question. Any triggers you find weird? Definitely the mouth sounds are the weird ones to do, and even I do them right now, unintentionally. If you could do a movie, what kind of movie would you make? I haven't really thought about a specific movie. It would be more like based on a real life story, and it would be definitely like a parody, something that would be interesting. There are ASMRs you like to watch or get inspired by. Yeah, basically, we all get inspired by each other, and sometimes I steal ideas from ASMRs. But if their ideas are too unique, I give them credit, of course. Can you see your French? Of no, no. You don't want to hear my French. It is horrible. I hate speaking in French. Not that I hate the language. It's just my accent when I'm trying to speak French is horrible. So I don't want to hear it. And you don't want to hear it too. If you don't have any superpower, what would it be and why? Definitely it would be super speed because that's what I've been lacking. I think the strength I can acquire the strength, but definitely the speed is something I'm lacking and I seem to be getting behind. Oui, oui, le baguette. Ah, yeah, that's how I managed to pronounce this. Oui, oui, le baguette. Yeah, you just heard partly my French. Watching and listening play them in teamfight tactics. Yeah, I think it's better to play teamfight tactics than the actual ranked. I don't play Zillion, so I don't use mages as support. A lot of people play mages as support, that's pretty meta. I also steal ideas every now and then. Everybody steals ideas. You can't say he's stealing or she's stealing an idea. Everyone's doing it. Je ne crois pas. Quebec accent, very good being from Quebec. I mean, that's Quebec. To say it in French. Yeah, definitely the Quebec accent is very, very different from the French, the usual one. Do you watch a lot of ASMR? Let me tell you something a little better. When I'm at gym, I don't listen only to music, but I'm testing my distraction by listening to ASMR while I'm doing exercises. And ASMR is supposed to relax you. It relaxes me, but at the same time, I'm doing gym stuff, which is, bizarre, hella bizarre. Why did you learn French? It was job related. Now I don't need it anymore. How many languages do you know fluently? Fluently? Bulgarian and English. Alright, Owen. See you next time. Are there any places you want to travel to? Basically, Western Europe and the Americas. Have a nice weekend at last. Not stealing is boring. I mean, sharing is caring after all. Oh, we're at 100 people. Nice. Well, we seem to be getting there finally. And we're at 43% battery, which is fine. That means I still have battery to live stream. I was expecting this phone's battery to drop really fast, but it doesn't. It still didn't betray me. We're at the gym. Well, not to do ASMR, but rather listen to ASMR while doing gym stuff. What's the difference between copyright and plagiarism, in your opinion? Copyright and plagiarism have similarities, but I can tell more about plagiarism because, let's say, for example, you're doing an assignment or you're publishing a scientific article, but of course, you're taking the research from other article that was already published and is pretty famous. That's plagiarism, and that's not really good. You could get sued. But nowadays, professors in my university also worry about plagiarism, have their work being plagiarized. I'm not sure if that's the right word from us while we're doing the assignments. While those assignments are not published, they're just used to evaluate and give us points so we can pass the exams, the subjects. And I think copyright is more like related to digital content, a digital video content. Like, for example, if I start using somebody else's videos in my channel, that would be copyright. That would not be plagiarism. I think that really depends on what kind of platform and place you're taking ideas or content directly. or listen not to do at the gym. Well, basically, I'm also listening to ASMR at the gym with my AirPods, which is crazy. You have a place to say. Appreciate it, Yuki. But I'm not sure I'm really keen on the idea to stay at a random person's place. Like I said, I mean, we barely know each other. I like how I make you smile with my comments, Gashi. I found them hilarious, and I'm like, bruh, I can't. So sometimes it's just too much hilarious for me. Copyright is one of them. Yeah, I mean, copyright is more related to videos, and plagiarism is more related um, to articles, to thesis. But still, this was fun to watch the live stream. Have a good weekend, little bear. Say hi to Brazil. Hi, Brazil. Or hi, Paulo. I guess you're representing Brazil. I mean, you're not the only one. I've got so many Brazilians joining the live stream, which is fine, of course. I don't mind any. I mean, this live stream is in English. I wish I could speak in our language, but I can't. If I make you blush, that's another thing. Hardly, but you're welcome to try. Wait, let me if I just. Alright, it's hurting me way too much, way too less, because there is blood circulating in my neck, so it doesn't tighten up. Okay, just getting rest up, bro. Yeah. Basically, I'm being raised up by so many people in my live stream and in my comments, especially. It's just really crazy, but I don't really pay attention to those. Je me regarde dans les miroirs. Watch me in the mirror? No, wait. Yeah, watch me in the mirror. Dans le miroir. I think, Alvaro. That's how regarder is watch. I guess. I kind of have forgotten stuff. Have you seen the LOL update with Matter Baby? I haven't seen this update. Basically, League is really trash game. Everything is broken about it, yet I still play it. And their updates are insane. The client is buggy and is more buggy with each update. After each game I finish, I can't honor people. It's just my client keeps freezing. God, they need to fix this client. It's pretty. This is shit, as they say. This hair thing out since like 2021. Yeah, Chairbaker. It has passed quite a lot of time, and I'm at like. Well, I'm still at 100k, but it's definitely recognizable. Yeah, the Matter Baby, the record, you should check it out. This is some kind of a streamer for League or event in League itself. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm just, not following with League. Simply because, well, it's bad enough I already play it. It would be crazy if I start following League updates and anything related to League. 200, I believe. Well, we'll see about this Chairbager. What is Bulgaria current sale? Right now it's leva, but, well, we're supposed to convert to euro really soon by going into the eurozone. That's to be determined, of course. There are a lot of factors and statements to make before being accepted in the eurozone. I can smell the lone stench from here. Yeah, I really hate League. You can tell that. I'm not a big fan, but at the same time, I'm playing it because, well, it's like it's a game I used to play a lot, and I guess I'm addicted to it, and it is part of my childhood, which means it's a slight part of my life. But I feel like I'll just give up from League sooner or later. I've done this before. I just find time to play it right now. Thanks. Thank you, Marrow, that you think I'm hot. I guess I'm too hot for the live stream. Just kidding. It's just cringe that I'm being called hot in live stream when I don't think I am. Basically, I just turn myself from a wimp from a skinny guy to an average guy, which is okay. I mean, there's still so much more to do. Well, it has been already 2 hours. And it is 8 a.m. Nice. Hello, hello, shady side for life. Is this considered wealthy or rich, like upper class, lower class? Wait, let me just get to what you were talking about. What is considered wealthy and rich? Sorry, Blaze, I just couldn't really catch up to what you meant. If there's a previous comment. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wimpy guys. There are a lot of wimps. I was one. I may be still one in some people's eyes, but I definitely think I changed. Hello there, Carlos. Welcome to the live stream. Looking more. Is it about that comment, basically? Bring the beard back. Yeah, well, before the live stream, I shaved my beard and I left only the mustache. I haven't really let my beard out. I don't think I would anytime sooner. And I think it would take like at least 1 or 2 months to have a full-grown beard. Besides, I haven't grown the goatee. Like, my beard hasn't connected here. So I still need a couple more years before I fully develop a beard. The mustache is the best. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of the mustache. I mean, I don't really want to. Bro, you got bigger. You're not the only one saying it. Had a haircut. Oh yeah, that too. Basically, you can say it. Just, yeah, haircut. The razor jaw. I'm not sure if I have a razor jaw and whatever you meant by it. When do the salesman series come? We'll see about that issue. I don't know. Maybe one day. Say something in Spanish, please. I can't. I don't really know Spanish. I don't know much of it. It would be just weird to talk in Spanish when I don't really know the language. You know, I would just look silly. That's all. Oh, the mewing. I've heard of this. No, basically, I never had double chin in my life simply because I was never overweight or obese at all. I also think it's genetical too, and I go to gym, so I don't need to mew. I don't really perceive this idea of mewing. You can try to do it. You can improve your jawline. I just don't find it for me useful to improve my jaw. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, basically that, and I just said it. Okay, she looks maxing. Yeah. They exactly know the globe for real. There could be one for sure. Kenshi has a hard time talking to good comments. Visual drawings and close-up whispers and top 30. Keep up the amazing work. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I will always do, chai tea. And I really appreciate your donation. It is much appreciated. Any kind of donation is appreciated, no matter the amount. So I really appreciate your donation. A huge thanks to chai tea. Bien gracias. Yeah, you have Instagram account, Rishu? Yeah, I have an Instagram account. Um, Basically, the updated Instagram is in the description of my live stream and of every single of my videos. Welcome, Kashi, of course. What is your workout split? Yeah, I think the workout split is very important, but mine is a bit too much. Like I'm training one day, triceps, arms, and chest. The other time, shoulders and chest, then legs, then abs, and then the back. But of course, when I'm training the back, I'm only training the back because I don't have strength and power for anything else. The back day is really intense for me. Kenshi's live. What happened to you? What is your username, ASMR Kenshi? I already explained this in my 2023 5-year anniversary video. Sorry, just keep struggling with words. You can check out this 5-year anniversary video in 2023. I explained how I got my name, ASMR Kenshi there. It's basically inspired from a Mortal Kombat character, Kenshi. It used to be also my name in League back then, in like 7 years ago. Mortal Kombat, yep, exactly. I used to play a lot of Mortal Kombat before. I was never really good at it, but it was quite the amazing childhood I had with this game, with the goreness, with the brilliance, with the fatality, etc. Oh, we're already past 2 hours, which is, well, time flies, kinda. But, when you're interacting and talking with fans like I do with you, time just really flies. Johnny Cage. Oh yeah, I still remember him. Like, here's Johnny. Just love this kind of fatality. Oh, Noob Saibot is also one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters. I was thinking to name my channel to either Noob ASMR Noob. I guess I'm the noob of the ASMR community, or Saibot ASMR, but Saibot doesn't sound so okay for an ASMR name, so I went with Kenshi. What happened to Dick Deer recently? No idea. He hasn't shown up for like so many years, and that's okay. You don't get to watch one person all the time, constantly. And he'll work out, I think so. Clear skin products before. I don't use too many products. I just work out, that's all. What is your heaviest lifts? Bench, deadlift? For bench, okay, I'm gonna be talking about in kilograms because I don't know the conversion rates of pounds. But for benching, for chest, I am on the heaviest I've benched is 80 kilograms. I can't go above that. It's just too heavy for me. And it's really important that when you bench the bar above you, it's important that you have the strength to bench it. Otherwise, it will just fall on you and you're gonna die. It almost happened to me a few times. Back when I was a newbie in gym, I tried to bench 50 kilograms, almost 50 kilograms. And after I did the third or fourth rep, I couldn't lift the freaking bar with the weight plates on the sides. And I was panicking. There was literally no one around me. And I was like, Kenshi, you're gonna go to hospital. And from there you're gonna turn into a cripple. So I just got super anti-natural strength and lifted up the very last. That was kind of intense rep, but I did it at the end. So it's important that the bench, you need to monitor the bench. You need to know how to bench. Of course, Alan, ex-gamer, glad that I'm motivating you. As for basically, I've started doing weighted chest dips, weighted pull-ups, and lateral pull-ups. I've started with 23 pounds, and I think that's too much for me because I did 5 reps weighted pull-ups while having the dip belt and the weight plate of 23 pounds wrapped around the dip belt. And after I did the fifth rep, I strained my neck. So, moral of the story, never lift something you can't lift. And that's what I did. Pushed my boundaries and I ended up injuring myself. Let's see, hope it's not too severe. But for sure I can definitely lift myself with dip belt and weight plate of, let's say, 10 or 20 pounds for sure, or even 30 pounds. Yeah, 175 pounds, 80 kilograms. That's the heaviest I've benched, and that's too much for me. How tall are you? I'm 6 feet. No Way Home. Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, that's Spider-Man movie. I haven't watched it. To be honest, I haven't watched so many movies simply because, well, I don't know. I just don't watch movies, and that's crazy. You might be thinking, what does this guy even do? I'm gonna answer it to you. I don't know as well. Have you torn any muscles before? No, I haven't, but I strained my neck. That doesn't count as a muscle torn, or maybe it is. Who knows? Trying to make him seem stronger. Well, basically 175 pounds of benching. Isn't that too much? I have friends who bench above 200 pounds. Okay, fine. But I wouldn't be able to do that. No matter how much you try to pay me and convince me, I can do this. And I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna try with a buddy, but at least two people above me lifting it up. It's important that when you're benching, you have someone to look out for you, or even two people. The more the merrier. Well, 3 to 4 people is okay, the max. But you should be careful when you're benching and also when you're doing exercises with the dip belt and plates, which weight too much. You might strain yourself if you don't do the correct exercise. Because I've been working out recently. Yeah, that's good to hear. I wake up with your life. That's good to hear, Baptiste. We were talking about the French language because I tried learning French. I have a certificate in A1 French, but I never tried to speak it because, well, my accent is horrible. The way I pronounce words is not that good, and I seem to have forgotten it. Do muscles start hurt after so much time? Well, I've been getting this burning sensation when I'm doing exercises, and that's good. That means you're improving. You're tearing up the muscles, muscle fibers, and then they start to regenerate, making your body look bigger and bulkier, and having more muscle, having more tone, details. But it's important that you do not torn any muscle, not just hurt. I'm talking about tearing up muscles because they would just eventually shrink your arms or, I don't know, your chest, your shoulders, whatever you name it. That's why it's important for you to be careful at gym and not do the mistake like I did. I'm done benching. Yeah, by the way, my arms still hurt, like right here, my arms hurt, the forearms, because I've been lifting way too heavy stuff. I'm trying to push my boundaries. That's how I think I could get gains, by doing reps with more weight rather than more reps with the same weight. But that's not really healthy because you might strain a muscle, pinch a nerve, or something like that. Greetings, Alex. Um, oh, 45-pound bench. That depends how young you are. I'm not sure how young you are and what kind of physique you have and what kind of experience you've had with weights and exercises. You know, then in order to give you opinion, there are a lot of factors to look at before that. and go to failure. I liked going to failure with more weights, but of course that's risky. You may strain yourself, you may injure yourself. I did that like Monday while I was doing shoulders and triceps. And then I decided suddenly I wanted to do pull-ups with 23 pounds plate wrapped around my dip belt, and well, I ended up having my neck injured. Hopefully it's not too severe. We'll see. My dad did work for about 12 years. Oh well, at least you have someone to coach you. That's why I go lighter. Yeah, I think I should be going lighter. I just feel like sometimes going lighter is just not enough for me. I just want to level up. And I've been doing this sometimes way too fast, but I've been stuck at the basically I've been stuck at 2 kilograms weight plate on my dip belt for quite a time. I just wanted to level up, but I guess I wasn't ready. Yeah, you only go failure with your last reps. That's what I do too sometimes. They go at the door. Yeah, well, it's not about for me ego rather than just me trying to get the gains. That's the issue. That I'm trying to be really too big. Greetings from Antarctica. I got the penguins. Hola Sam, hola. Welcome to my live stream. Oh, above 100 people watching. That's good. How do you deal with the fear of heights going off the ground to anywhere like a building or a airplane? Heights are terrifying. I used to travel with a plane, and I have to tell you that it is astonishing for me to watch how much we are above the ground, but I'm not that scared. It really depends where you are and if you're in a plane or you're about to skydive or something like that, or you're looking, you're in a, let's say, Empire State Building and you're looking from a window and you see how high it is. Yeah, that's really high, and that would also make me anxious. Ni hao, mo huan shen. What do you have fear of? I definitely have, it's a more specific fear. I have a fear of failing at something really important. I always have this fear in me. I always feel like I'm preparing for something, but eventually I'll screw this up. Like, for example, I'm preparing for a video, or I'm preparing for a contest, or I'm preparing for a gym. I'm really worried if I might do things right, or might go completely wrong and screw everything up. I have a joke for you, Kenshi. Why did a barber win the race? I don't know. Why? Shortcut. Nice. Hello there. Korean name, which I can't seem to pronounce because it's in Korean. Flex for us, Kenshi. There we go again with the flex. I told you that's not the purpose of this live stream. I'm already flexing too much with this tank top. How much flex do you want from me? If you ever go to college or university, I am at university right now. I'm finishing my last year. Nice tank top. Thanks. It's already a bit worn off. It's kind of loosened up on me, but I use it for gym and for me to take a nap. I'm visiting Sofia right now. It's beautiful. Glad to hear this, James, and welcome. What do you study? I study accounting. It's my first time ever asking for 2 legs I needed for motivation. You can see I'm literally standing up with the tank top. That's merely enough flex for you to get motivation. Now go to gym. The more worn, the cozier they are. I always thought the height is falling really fast. You know what? That kind of reminds me, as a kid, I used to have really spontaneous dreams of me falling from high. And that basically meant that you're kind of not having control of your body, of your life, and you need to get on with it. Yeah, that kind of reminded me of having such dreams. Oh, oh, look, it's one thing you're at gym and stretching muscles, but staying in front of a camera with a what do you call it, a ring, flash ring, and having this microphone and just staying in one place without moving much, kind of really bothers me up. Can you do more haircut videos? I love those. Yeah, of course, Mateo. I've never given up on doing those videos. I'm going in March. My favorite ASMR artist, and you're doing well. Well, I'm glad to hear this, Sacred Spider. I'm glad to hear that I'm on your list. Sorry that I can't flex. I think that's enough. Just already wearing this. Hi Kenshi, I really enjoyed your video. Could you do 10 triggers in 60 seconds? I wish I could do that, but my brain is so busy trying to perplex my words. I really struggle talking right now because I had no sleep that I can't think of any 10 triggers. Yeah, actually 10 triggers. Wait, I thought you said 60 triggers in 10 seconds. I was like, that's almost impossible. I seem to have reading everything in the wrong way. Do you play video games? Yeah, I do. I play on my PC. You could see on my Discord if you add me. Basically, I'm just playing video games, and that's pretty much it. I'm not playing too many games, to be honest. I'm not that much of a gamer. I used to be a gamer before. Now I'm just a gym rat. Well, let's say I'm a gym rat so far. Do you ever have questions from your followers and subscribers? Always, constantly. The gym. He goes 6-7 days at gym. So fucking much. Saying go to the gym was the best motivation I could ask for. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, maybe in the future. Oh, hello there, Ashley. Welcome to my live stream. The morning live stream. I've been up for like almost 3 hours. I haven't slept much, but hey, I mean, we're still hanging here. Do you have anyone like a roommate or a girlfriend? Anybody you visit? Well, let's say I used to be scared of solitude. I used to be scared of being alone before. But now, to be honest, I kind of enjoy being alone. I'm finding myself by being alone. I'm finding my purpose. I still do find my purpose. I'm still on my journey. And sometimes it's better to be by yourself than being surrounded by so many people. Because the more people you're surrounded, the more difficult it gets for you to accomplish your dreams and goals you would like to achieve. Did you struggle with confidence when you first started going to gym? Oh yes. Like, let me say something. I used to go to gym before I started being serious. I used to go in gym when I was in high school. I used to go with friends, but I kept pushing with heavier and heavier lifts, and I slept like 4 hours every day, and I had school, and I wasn't eating properly, and I wasn't that much interested in gym after all, so I stopped. But the first time I went like that was in 2023. I was really anxious, like, where the hell am I going? How many gym bros would I see? How many gym bros would bully and beat me? Because I was looking like, just like that. I was walking like that and was wondering what should I do? What was free? But right now, I feel like I'm in my own waters, and I'm just walking casually and seeing if there's any machine free or any weights. I'm using it and do gains. What time is it for you currently? Right now it's 8 a.m. Do you do arm wrestling? I think arm wrestling is really useful for enhancing the strength in your hands specifically, but I don't. I used to do it with my friends arm wrestling, and I always used to lose. I still think I would lose because one thing is for me to lift weights, do hammer curls, or just simply raise the dumbbells. But another thing is when you're doing arm wrestling, it has its technique. Good night, Diana. I'm glad that you have joined the live stream, and I hope to see you again soon. Home plans? No, I don't. You see, I don't have any plans or pets. Yeah, this might sound strange to you. Simply because I can't take care of them. And what's the point of having plants and pets when you can't take care of them? Because they're living species, living creatures. Why would you torture them? Sorry. I've been watching your videos for 4 years now. I will get tired of the breathe in, breathe out. I wish I could do the breathe in, breathe out, but I don't have my stethoscope with me. I have to find it or order a new one for my videos because I think that's a really important aspect in my videos. That's kind of my niche. Well, not my niche exactly. I actually stole this, or let's say I borrowed it from other ASMR artists who used to be famous with that before, so I got inspired to do it. I love the light therapy style videos. Oh yeah, it has been quite a time since I've done those. Where do you usually find your props? In this marble place. I order them from sites. Sometimes I found them in cheap shops. But for the cheap shop, it's much harder. It really depends in which cheap shop you go. And when you go there, it really depends what you're gonna find. Who's your favorite ASMR artist? I don't have a favorite ASMR artist. The channel for unintentional medical exams ASMR are my favorite channels, but we don't count them as an ASMR artist, right? Is when you come forward then step back. Oh yeah, like that, basically. Just stepping back and then going forward. My therapy videos were amazing. Yeah, I agree. Those were quite the videos I've done. Who's your favorite subscriber? I don't have a favorite one. I appreciate any of you being here. I know you're joking, but I wanted to answer here genuinely. Well, welcome back, Charles. I can't fall asleep too yet. Let me just see how much better I got. 35%. Well, I still got quite a lot of battery for me to live stream. I've used to live stream like 3 or 4 hours. I can do this all over again. At least I got the endurance and strength to do this. So there you have it. Have you ever heard of neuroplasticity before? No, I have not. I mean, I'm interested in psychology, but I've never really studied it. I'm just basically trying to examine the people surrounding me and the way they interact and talk with me. I think that's part of the psychology you're supposed to study, but in practice you're performing it by analyzing the people. My favorite I stop uploading. Hope Kenshi doesn't stop. Well, like I said, everything has an end, and one day I'll stop doing videos too. But hey, if everything is still on and working, my videos will be up. Oh, I'm getting here like cramps, you know. Oh, I need to stretch myself a little bit. No, I'm not talking about spirituality. Yeah. Guessing you're familiar with it. Spirituality? Not really. No, not really familiar with many things. Oh, here's the visual board. Summon you back to do ASMR. Good luck with that. You're gonna be using mumbo jumbo so you can force me to do something. Won't be the first time someone's doing this on me. Okay. Haunted roleplay ASMR. You've been haunted by the cringy, jealous cock boyfriend, and he wants to slap the shit out of you. That's a horrible idea. I don't think about it. But hey, I just thought about it, that's all. Will you beat us up? Oh yeah, I'm gonna start right here, right now. I'm gonna disconnect my freaking phone from beating you up. But yeah, sure. Aren't we all thirsty? If we're talking about literal thirst, I've been drinking water quite a lot. Because I'm talking and my throat gets dry. If you're talking about this thirst, fine by me. So, guys, leave me alone. That's okay. I'm used to that. We'll be alright. Looking, guys. I have a little thirst. Could get more water. The fuck is the thirst? The comments. Would you like to come to Brazil? It's kind of hard to go anywhere right now for me. Don't you drink coffee in the morning? No, I never drink coffee. Not at all. People, Kenshi is only human, not your personal toy. Oh, I don't mind being objectified, but I'm not really taking this seriously, of course. Hello there, Babylon. Kenshi's shoulders are big enough to handle the weight. Yeah, so fucking big that I did weighted pull-ups and strained my neck. I guess my neck isn't that strong, so it strained it. Sorry, I'm just mentioning it so many times. I'm just gonna stop at this point. Have you tried tea? Oh yes, I prefer tea over coffee, but I don't drink much tea. I drink water. That's pretty much it. Okay, she could lift us at the same time, all of us. Imagine with the bar above me benching and you guys sit above it. I will leave enough space so I can grab onto the handle and try to, push myself like that. That would be hell funny and really struggling for me. Really, really big of a struggle because, well, that would be really heavy. Alright, finally I'm getting sleepy. We're making a live stream. Live stream, okay. Because the previous one didn't sound it so okay. Just open YouTube and bam. It happens. Will you have anyone to collaborate with you? Collaborations, I'm kind of having quite too much, and I don't think I would be collabing anytime soon. I mean, I'm open to it, but I'm not really rushing into collabs. It's time we took you to bed now. I will tuck myself, but I need to apply some remedy on my neck before I go to sleep because after 2 hours, the cramp will tighten and I will wake up with a severe neck pain once again. I don't know, for some reason. Right now, my neck is kind of hurting, not too much. But when I go to sleep and after a couple of hours, I wake up and my neck is hella hurting. It's like 8 a.m., but I slept and I woke up early morning to do the live stream, an experimental live stream during 6 a.m. And now it's our turn. Oh yeah, definitely. Puff where you're giving me a massage. Would you ever do a full shirtless video? Let's see about it. You should try a badge or band for your neck. They have medicated ones. I guess I should just do it basically. Because it's just killing me after I wake up a few hours. I thought it's already 5 a.m. when I woke up, and it turned out it was 2 a.m. and I struggled sleeping again because of this neck pain. I'm like, you know what? At this point, I'm just gonna prepare for live stream, and that's what I did. Oh, well, now it's not hurting me for some reason. When I get up and start moving, my neck feels much better. I guess blood is circulating in it, making the cramp less of a cramp. You know about the sexiest comments? Sorry. I mean, yeah. Basically, I've been getting those comments, and I try to ignore some of them because they're getting really cringe. Like ASMR with subscribers. I'm open to the idea, but I'm not rushing into collaboration. The chest chesting. I've been doing quite a lot of chest days and back days, and this has shown the result, I guess. Do a Kenshi shower video. That's definitely something I wouldn't do at all. Man, I hope it gets better. Calf cramps if I'm not careful. You get calf cramps? I get neck cramps, but that's because I got an injury. Usually I don't get cramps. It's just a boy, be respectful for me. Imagine I was just going with tank tops and videos for massages, and suddenly I started doing shirtless videos. What has Kenji become? What he will become? Not sure. It's getting crazy in here. Well, the crazier it gets, the more interesting, right? So sure, get crazier. Let's see how much crazy you could get. Calf cramps are the worst. Oh yeah, I think I also had those. Basically, like sometimes I feel I even had those cramps in my feet, in my calves too, and they were like super painful because I was playing on my PC while laying down, and I got really tilted by one game, and suddenly I just, you know, stretched my leg forward so fucking fast that suddenly I felt a cramp in my feet and my calves, and it was really hurting. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" Something was definitely happening, but it went away. It was hell painful though. Okay, so what we made him? Oh yeah, sure. Was the game Marvel Rouse? I'm gonna be Kenship, no personal bodyguard. You really have to be bodyguarding me when I'm doing too much by lifting too heavy. Yeah, that's what I need you to look at. How much do you lift, Kenshi? It depends on what I lift. Is it bench? Because if it's the bench, the heaviest I've lifted is 175, 76 pounds. Yeah, I know it's not too much, like I said, but it's the heaviest I could lift. I haven't tried anything else. I just can't. It's just too heavy for me. I'm just gonna have to bar drop on me so I can fucking die on the fucking bench at Monday for a chest day. Farewell, Glaze. I'll see you next time, I guess. Oh, fuck. How many bags of groceries can you lift, Kenshi? Oh, yeah. No matter how much you lift, everyone, doesn't depend. Or gym, or home workout. The hardest thing you could lift and you should be proud of are the grocery bags and the potato bags carried from the village your grandparents live. Basically, I do a lot of groceries, and that is part of my arms exercise. And I'm just lifting them like that, so I can train the biceps. It's really amazing. I still get the burning sensation, and it's really heavy, heavier than the actual dumbbells. Um, then I remember went to my grandparents, and they were like, "Could you please hold this whole sack of potatoes and onions?" And I just lifted it. It was so heavy, but I managed to lift it. But it was so freaking heavy that, well, you could develop hernia. So you have to be really careful with that. I can lift many grocery bags. Yeah, I think over the actual gym rats here, not me. I'm just a fake one. Oh yeah, of course, Kenshi's back. I'm the type of guy that will put all the bags in one trip. All the piece off my plate to my mouth. Hey, at least that's still a lift. You can feed yourself. That's important because, I mean, if you can't lift your food to feed yourself, then you're going to be very much dying. So you're just surviving, and that's still something. Okay, so far we're approaching the half of 200 subscribers watching, which is nice, by the way. I mean, we've been to like, I mean, biggest number, the biggest number of people watching me on the live stream. I think that was 300, 400 when I was 20, 30K around there. That was pretty nice, but that was basically during the pandemic. And a lot of us were back at home, like the way you think, Kenshi. I try to think from many dimensions, and sometimes I end up thinking too much and doing exactly nothing. Just because I think too much. That's why. Oh, I still can feel like I've done a chest day. I think that was Tuesday instead of Monday because Monday is the busiest day in gym. And a lot of people are doing chest day. So basically, I'm moving my chest day to Tuesday because, well, I don't want to queue up for the benches so I can, do chest exercises, even though I'm doing exercises with cables or on the bench or on other types of machines. Where is your accent from? It's pretty neutral. It's not Bulgarian for sure. How to make you feel each video you're getting bigger? I appreciate the comments. As long as they're not too lewd, of course. Yeah, basically, I feel like there's pain here. I've been training the upper chests with the cables, and the pain just distributes from the upper chest to the shoulders. It's just really bothering me up if I try to adjust my posture like that. But yeah, recently I started also doing shoulders, so they also hurt from the exercises. But it's a high time for me to train shoulders too, because they would look small if I keep training the other body parts and avoid doing the shoulders. How often do you stretch? I stretch every day at gym before exercising because I think the pre-workout stretch is important. Otherwise, you might end up cramping yourself. I always stretch up. I used to stretch like 30 minutes at first when I was a newbie. Now I'm just kind of speed running the stretching, and basically I'm just stretching for a couple of minutes. Then I'm just starting to do the exercises. I just don't want to waste too much time on stretching and warming up, basically. Quick check battery life. That's important. Oh, am I at 31%, which is just fine. Fine so far, thanks, guys. Your accent is definitely not strong or noticeable. Fine by me. I never wanted to be noticeable. Exactly. It is neutral, so that means it is not strong. Being the biggest ASMR artist, I'm the biggest ASMR artist. You're telling me the biggest joke. And come on, it's not April the 1st, it has already passed. Like, there's so many bigger ASMR artists. Like, bigger than me, and being a bigger super science shredded type of guys. I'm just, a bit more average. Strength-wise, not really. There are stronger ASMR artists than me. I'm just still introducing myself to different exercises. Shredded. I appreciate your compliments towards me. I'm flattered, but I'm just being realistic. That's all. There's still so much to do. How long have you been working for? I've been working out for like almost 2 years. I've started with the back. That's the body part I've been training the most. And I got quite the lats right now. Of course, you can't see him, but the point is not to flex. Then I started doing the chests, the arms, and for almost a year now, I've been training my abs for a six-pack, even though that's quite hard, because that really depends how much body fat you're having and what is your diet. So yeah, overall, almost 2 years, and it won't be enough to build a physique which you want to be natural, of course. My point is not to be on roids, because roids can have eventually upcoming severe consequences, side effects, which could potentially hurt you. Yeah, that's pretty much about my working out. For how long, people are wondering. I just can't believe like the longest I've been working out is indeed almost 2 years, which is just fine. I mean, that's still quite quite a dedication, in my opinion. Do you take creatine? No, I don't. I just eat and sleep as much as I can and work out. So I want to get summer body. What should I start on? Well, definitely you should start on your chest, on your arms, and on your abs. But of course, if you neglect your legs, you're gonna be looking a bit silly with the chicken legs. Unless you crop your pictures only from the waist above and post them on social medias, that's fine then. Otherwise, those things I mentioned. More like 2 years. Almost 2 years. Nice. Squat. Oh yes, that's the other moment, my L moment, when I used to do squats in gym. I kind of stopped the squats. I can't seem to control, my balance. I was doing squats with the bar behind my back, and I was squatting so much, like I think that was 90 pounds. Back then I was a newbie. I squatted so much that I couldn't get up, lift myself, that I almost ended up the bar, falling on my neck, on my back. Luckily it fell on the ground, but that's another risky moment of mine. Maybe deadlifts is a full body workout. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not doing deadlifts, but I know a person who is a deadlift champion, and he's definitely super bulked and super dedicated to lifting stuff. What books do you mean? I almost forgot. Unfortunately, I don't read many books. Consider me dumb if you want, but I don't read many books. You can do a goblet squat. Yeah, that That's an option. Currently for legs, I do uh, basically leg raising, like raising my legs like that for the calves, and leg extension for my thighs. But I think that's not enough, of course. So far, that's what I'm doing for legs exercises. Hopefully, it doesn't make my legs thinner than my upper body. Is this your first live? I don't think so. Hello there, Jenny. It's great to see you. You're looking a bit sleepy. Oh yeah. Basically, I slept way less. I have a pretty fucked sleeping schedule right now. But due to the neck pain, right now, sun has risen, and it is almost 9 a.m. I don't sleep much. It's just amazing. But hey, I'll be fine. Don't worry. How do you stay so consistent? Well, I just keep doing it. That's all. That's just my goal to be just more than average right now. It's fine. So many books to choose. Oh yeah, Clays. That's really good because if I don't read many books, I have a choice. I have a lot of choice. Bulgarian split squat. Oh yeah, Bulgarian split squat is also an option for squats. A lot of people do it. It's pretty good um, exercise for your legs. Keep going. Yes, if you have a passion, you have a reason to keep going. Can you do another joke ASMR? Maybe I should. Yes, you're looking great, man. There. Works. Keep up the great work. Thanks, of course, to Tonica. That's great to hear. And then just keep going. How many languages do you speak? This already. I did. I speak Bulgarian, English, and a bit of French. But the first two. Count the first two. The latter doesn't count much. Oh, almost 3 hours of live streaming. That's just crazy. I mean, I've done way more. Like I think the longest for me was 4 hours. I was thinking about if I could ever do 24-hour stream video. That means I have to take a piss and shit in the same room. That would be hella disgusting and hella nuts. But yeah, and I should be eating here all the time. Teaching us French, just an idea. I barely know French. What makes you think I should teach you French? Imagine a non-French guy teaching you how to speak French. I think I would trigger the French people here. It's the bat on us. Funny stuff. The bat is not with me right now, the baseball bat. I think I should bring it up, Might give you a good thrashing or something. It'd be funny. Maybe it would be. But I don't want to humiliate the French language, make fun out of it, because I would definitely trigger a lot of hate from the French people. But that won't be much of a problem, I guess. I'll just have another fan base. Police brutality. Oh yeah, I still remember those videos. I don't know why people were so mad about those videos. Like they were really never targeting any specific people. Like that was pretty general. I was acting as an NPC. Teaches Bulgarian, please. My boyfriend is Bulgarian. Well, I think he should be teaching you. I mean, he's Bulgarian after all. Yeah, I mean that's the whole point. The whole point is to understand the parody of how you're just getting beat up by basically like a GTA policeman beating you. Like that. And have your boyfriend teach you. Exactly. Oh, your Joker videos. He's so relaxing. Oh, the makeup was horrible with the Joker, but hey, at least I did it. It's bro at work. Oof. Well, aren't we all after all? Do you play any games? Oh yeah, I play League, I play Age of Empires. I play a few games basically. You can check me on Discord if you have me. I play a few games and that's pretty much it. I'm not that much of a gamer, like I said. Looked good for the video. Well, yeah, I just put up a bit of effort on my Joker makeup. I didn't want to look like an actual clown. I wanted to look more like a Joker than just a clown. Yeah. But then, when I did those, yeah, League. But that, when I did the Joker videos, basically I did 2 videos in one night, and I distributed them. One for November, and then later for February the next year. So, I can have not only just one Joker video. Stay a bit. Oh yeah, I will be staying up a bit more too, because basically it's, well, sooner or later I'll run out of battery, so I would have to stop sooner or later. Oh, yo, what's up? Did you become more viral after the 2020 quarantine? Yes. Yeah, exactly. I became viral back then because people were at home and were watching more YouTube. That you were live. Oh yeah, of course. As always, you can say that I'm live. I got out of 6 a.m. not to be a downer. Wow. Well, you're an early bird, and that's pretty understandable. It's work after all. He's lazy as fuck, but I will force him to. Yeah, we're all lazy, but we just have to nudge him. Just a little bit. Not too much, of course. So far, we're 130 people watching, which is fine. I mean, yes, that is quite a small percentage from 100k people, but hey, that's still people. I mean, it's better to be watched by 130 people than 0. Just saying. It could be always worse. So we have to appreciate and be grateful for even this amount of people watching us at this point. I need to drink some more water. This is the start of your life. Appreciated that, curse. At least you're laying on bed. I'm just staying up. And, well, I'm doing a legs workout, basically. Endurance for my legs so I can stay still, Oh, I'm basically just cracking up knuckles like that. Life. Well, I can't believe it's already morning here. Managed to have 3-hour live stream. Lay in bed and tell you where I'm from. Well, obviously you're either laying on bed or sitting on. Let me tell you something. Most of the people that watch me are obviously watching me from the phone, and the most common place for you to watch me is on the bed or on the couch. It's obvious. It's 1 in the morning where I'm at. Yeah, it's already morning here. I haven't slept much of it. Anyways. It's hard sometimes. I'm really poor on this internet. Make me feel worse. Yeah, internet can be a really bad place sometimes. I'm on the toilet. That's good to know. Right? That was an important piece of information for you to share with me. But sure. Did you eat? No. But I'm about to eat in a couple of minutes after I end the live stream. Yes, in bed here too. 9 a.m. That's fine. It's 9 a.m. here too, but I'm not laying on bed. I'm still, live streaming and holding out here. Just talking at all. Not doing any specific triggers. On the recliner, on the choking cache. I don't know. I mean, you could be on the toilet and still watching. I mean, there's no issue doing this. Don't starve yourself not eating. Oh, of course, I'll be eating. And my point is, and I never want to starve anymore, especially now that I'm in gym and trying to bulk up. You can do live stream from the bed. True, I've done that. I've done that when I had a surgery back in 2021. I was kind of, put on bed and I couldn't move much. So yeah, it's a possibility for sure. But that's in the past. I don't think I would be doing a live stream from the bed because that would be me being way lazier. So more than once. Been a long time in the toilet since the beginning of their life. Well, some people stay in the toilet for a couple of hours. I mean, I've heard this. I've been there too. People do that. I mean, why not? How many calories do you eat a day? You got me here. I mean, you got me. Basically, I'm not measuring my calories. I just eat what I get and what I have. I don't have the time nor the money to measure my calorie or get a proper food because that really depends on what you have on the market, on the supermarkets. It's not about choice. I don't have my farm nor my dairy, so I can get dairy products or vegetables or meat. I'm not living in the countryside. I'm living in the city. Yeah, that's basically pretty much it. You should to get bigger. Yeah, I have a point here. You have a point. Favorite vegetable? I could say definitely tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes are nice. Right, my bed's where we're at. Yeah, it's already getting too late. It's already getting late for me. Late for me too. So yeah, I will gradually be stopping live stream since we're at how many hours? 3 hours. Nice. And we're still at 133 people around there watching us, which is appreciated, of course. Let me see the battery, 26%. That's fine. Yep. 3 hours exactly. So I think that's basically pretty much it. 3 hours live stream. I think we should be stopping here with the 3 hours. I think that's quite enough. So I'm putting up the line here. I will be back. Well, we'll see in the next weekend. Depends. We'll see. So I'm going to be ending the live stream here, guys. I'm glad that you have joined. I'm glad that you have donated. A huge thanks to everyone who participated and donated. And overall, thank you for participating in this live stream. We got quite a lot of people this time, even more people than the previous live stream. So hopefully I'll be able to do more live streams and videos, so stay tuned. And basically, I hope to see you again in the next videos, commenting, and in the next live streams. So have a good night, or I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.